Now on in South Florida on Talk 1470. Monday at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon. Listen and move towards your great life today.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is write it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
This is Talk 1470.
Talk 1470.
WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook and share love and light.
Can
yes, indeed. There is a light right here on WWNN, 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we're connecting to all of you right here all across the nation, connecting and seeing everything that we need to see right here live. And we are on Facebook, we are on Periscope, we are on SarahSpiritual.com, and we are on YouTube. So if you want to watch the show, then pull it up and let's take a look, because we are connecting to everyone all across the nation and answering your questions. But tonight we've got a question for you. Yes, indeed. What's your mission? Mission control. Do you accept your mission tonight? Are you ready to step up and be the authentic soul being you've come to be and be in harmony and happiness and joy and hold that vibration? And do you, yes, you surrender to the energy of the all-being light and love and just say everything else, let it be? Yes, let's whisper some words of Mother Mary singing Let It Be, because it's time for you to just let things be. Do you feel as if you're swimming upstream? Are things starting to weigh you down? Is your mind caught up in this rat race of chaos and being caught in that trap of, I don't know what to do, how am I going to do it, and trying to figure it out? Well, at this time, Mission Control says to you, the universe is calling you and says, listen. Listen up. Your soul knows the answer. Your soul knows the journey. Your soul knows exactly where you're to be, who you're to meet. All you need to do is just follow the promptings. We have you on automatic pilot. Could you imagine? God's got us on a bit of automatic pilot, just going through the experience, and everything shows up, and then we get to choose. We get to pick. We get to celebrate. But we're so often caught up in the energy of, when is this going to happen? When am I going to find my partner? When am I going to have a better job? When is life going to get better? When are my finances going to improve? What am I waiting for? When is the change? I feel stuck. I feel lost. And we focus on why we are not where we want to be, and we rob ourselves. We lose the connection in the moment of now, where life is harmonious and beautiful. And if we find the happiness, if we find the joy, if we tune in and tap in and we send out our radio frequency, our signal to the universe brings in the answers expeditiously. And the reason why we know it's the right choice, the reason why we know where we're to go and what we're to do when we are being guided by the universal mission control, the God Force Enterprises, guess what? We know because we feel that energy. We feel it in the core of our being, and there's a level of inner peace. There's a level of contentment. There's a level of understanding and warmth and wisdom, and this feeling that all is well. So if you are anywhere in the U.S., anywhere across the world, listening, watching this show, and you're sitting there thinking, wow, I'm not where I want to be. Wow, I need to find my road to happiness. Wow, mission control, beam me up. I need a new mission. I'm not liking the mission I'm on. Wherever you are at this juncture in your life, tonight, we're going to be answering your questions. We're going to be guiding and navigating you on the path of life. And then at the 6 o'clock hour, and this is why you really want to share this page. This is why you really want to get this ball rolling and all of us get in. Because happiness is something that is so sought after. Happiness, joy, harmony, being one with the universe, and really having a sense of purpose in who we are. I've got a really special guest joining me at the 6 o'clock hour. And this guest is, well, full of information on the art of happiness, the effortless path to success. Our guest tonight is going to share with us just a little tidbit, just a little teaser, because I'm going to be hanging out with our guest in June. And we are going to open up the portals of energy and really get you to tap in and really think, wow, I am ready to be in that energy of joy and happiness. I do want to make a change, and I do want a mission. I don't want the mission of the world that I signed up for. I don't want the mission of going to work, paying the bills, going to work, paying the bills, going here, going there, and not feeling fulfilled. I want to find joy in every moment of every day. I want to feel the vibration of love in all that I do. I always want to feel connected. Well, Mission Control has got some instructions for all of you right here on WWNN, 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. You see, we all have a job in this world. We all have a place to be. We all have people that we are connected to. Have you ever felt that instant knowing that you know someone? Have you ever felt that instant knowing that things are lining up and life is coming together just as you would love it to? Have you ever had that experience, even if it was just once? That's what a series of experiences can be for you when you ride the happiness train, when you get on board and really connect to Mission Control and you're one with the mission, who you've come to be. So who have you come to be? And what is your mission? Have you given it some thought? And in this mission, are you open and receptive to receive the most important mission of all? Well, tonight, those of you that I speak to, you're going to get a mission. You're going to get something that you are to carry out and move forward, be the torchbearer, the light bearer, the way shower, the person who shows the light, but not because you have to burn bright for others, but because you burn brightly for you, because you hold the energy of joy and harmony and happiness all into one, because that in itself is the greatest light that you have to shine. That in itself is a key component of the everlasting energy of divine universal love. And you hold that answer. You have it all inside of you. So we're always looking outwardly, always looking for something else to make us feel good, make us feel better, even if it's temporary. But it's not the external things that bring us the joy. It's all the joy that we have residing deep within us. And we are here to discover it. Join me at 888-565-1470. And visit our Facebook page, SarahSpiritual. Go to SarahSpiritual on Facebook. Go to SarahSpiritual on YouTube. Go to SarahSpiritual on Periscope and share this page, because tonight we have a mission. Each one of us has a mission, and this month is so important. So important on the journey of the mission of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Because this is the year that we celebrate, this month, 10 years. 10 years with all of you. So we all know we've got some surprises coming up. You know we've got some great things unfolding this month for all of you. And we want to share the harmony, share the love, share the light. And we want to share the connectivity, the vibe that we've discovered in the tribe of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, the SarahSpiritual Vibe Tribe. We've created this energy because we support one another. We think of a fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. We put the love in our heart and we shine it out to each other. And can you imagine if what we experience here every Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. could be duplicated every day in different places, in different ways, different cities across the world, that people came together in support, caring and sharing. No hidden agendas, just being there for each other, being there in the center of their heart chakra, being there in the energy of caring, just to lend a helping hand, lend a word of kindness, give the energy of support, and then move on. And then reconnect. Imagine if in every city we could take what we've created here every Wednesday from 5 to 8. Imagine if we, got on the SarahSpiritual bus and we took a tour. And every city we stopped in, we spread the love. We spread the connectivity. We spread the joy. We spread the harmony. we connected to all of you. And you were able to just be you. No judgment, judgment-free zone, everyone. Just able to ask, explore, expand, and connect. How wonderful would that be? Well, we're looking to find a way to connect to all of you, all across the nation, maybe even all across the world. For now, I'm so grateful because we do have social media. We do have the wonderful airwaves of WWNN. We are broadcasted on iHeart Radio, the TuneIn app, and other apps that carry our wonderful show. So we know that we're connecting. But what if your connection could expand even greater? What if your question that you're navigating, what if your question changed 100 lives? You know they do. You know how many people write me a letter or call me and say, Sarah, there was a caller who asked a question, and that's say part of the question. And when you answered, I know you were talking to that person, but I also knew you were talking to me. You see, we are connected. And mission control, the universe wants to know, are you up for your mission? So in the feed here tonight, raise your hand, say, I'm in for the mission. I'm in to shine the light. I'm in to be a way shower. I'm in to be a being of love. Raise your hand, say, I am in, I am in, I am in. And we're going to share all of this energy all across social media tonight, all across Facebook, all across the globe. And I want to say hi to everyone in Australia. I know we've got some people in Australia who are listening to us. We've got our friends in the UK who are tuning in. We've got some of our friends in Israel. We've got some of our other friends, some of our newfound friends in Tokyo. We've got people all across the globe who are sharing the love, sharing the light, and realizing that what we do here in South Florida, what you ask, how you expand, how all of you listeners have grown over the past 10 years, they want a part of this action. They want to be a part of the momentum and be a part of the mission that makes the shift of consciousness across the planet. So I want to know, hey, I'm in. So put it in the feed. Let me know you're in. Let me know, please, that you share the page to a group, to a friend, to whomever is connected to you, because tonight's the night, and we've got a special surprise coming for you in the 6 o'clock hour. And I have one of my special songs who I have to say thanks to Helena, because Helena said, Sarah, I'm going to play this song on our Sunday Fun Day. And I was like, well, what's the song? And she gave me the name, and I was like, Helena, I didn't write that song. She goes, yes, you did, Sarah. She goes, you wrote it a year ago. I was like, no, I don't remember that song. She says, okay, well, you didn't write it. Sarah Spirit channeled it, and you wrote a song. So in a little bit, we're going to play that song so that you can hear how we are so connected. And if we just tap in, just for a second, to that frequency and vibration, mission control, universe, we've got you. We're with you. We are ready to accept our mission. We are going to go on go. Is everyone ready to go? I welcome your calls at 888-565-1470. So we're going to take a minute to hear from the sponsors. And then when we come back, I've got to get to the phone lines. We're in New Jersey. We're in West Palm. We're in Atlanta. Well, we're all across the nation. And in the feed on Facebook, we got some action going on. So I'm going to go and start talking to some people on Facebook. So you stay with us, everyone. Oh, no, don't go away. Because you know, we're going to be right back.
Before I walk through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention SarahSpiritual when you schedule your your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to you all across the globe, right here on Facebook, right here on YouTube, right here on Periscope, and seen live on SarahSpiritual.com. If you haven't checked out my website, go to SarahSpiritual.com. We've got some fabulous products there, and we've got some wonderful sessions. If you want to book a personal session with me, Sarah Spiritual, that would be so much fun. I would love to connect with you. And I want to give a special shout out. I won't give out the name, but there is someone who drives back and forth from West Palm to Fort Lauderdale, and he was kind enough to come and have a session with me, and we had a great time. It was really good to meet one of our radio listeners who gets to listen to us in the car, in their car on their way back and forth. And so we want to thank you so much for connecting with us and visiting us at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. My center is located in West Palm Beach. If you'd like to learn more about the center, go to SarahSpiritual.com and you can see pictures and see some of the great items that we have. We just got some fabulous cards in, some fairy cards, some angel cards, some tarot decks. We've got some new books in. We've got some bracelets coming in. And wait, I think there's a sale coming up. Shh, don't tell anybody. But I think we're having a sale this weekend. Shh, shh. Put it in the feed, but don't let everybody know. Shh, shh. I think there's a sale coming. So if you've got some things you want to pick up at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, they tried to discount me, but we couldn't get me any lower, so that's it. So we will have discounts on other things in the center, so we want you to stop by and visit us this weekend. If you're not on my mailing list, go to SarahSpiritual.com and visit the website and sign up for our newsletter. This way you don't want to miss a thing. Oh, top secret, they're putting up our sale flyer. Don't tell anybody. This weekend, this Friday, this Saturday, join us. We're going to have a great time. I've got to go to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Ready, everyone? Mission Control. And we are going to focus and send energy and connect to West Palm Beach. And I've got Lily on the line. Lily, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Lily. It's the second time today that I saw the same numbers and the same exact birthday. So I take that as a sign. I think that things are aligning for you. And Mission Control has your first step to the mission. Are you ready, Lily? Are you ready?
Yes, I've been ready for a little while.
Okay. First step, Lily, is do you accept the mission to shine light, be love, and be kind?
Yes.
Do you accept the mission to give and receive love freely?
Yes, always.
And do you accept the mission of loving yourself?
Yes.
And do you accept this very big mission of finding happiness in everything you do?
Yes.
Now, that one can sometimes challenge people, right? But no matter what you're doing, you want to put some happiness in that expert moment, okay? So, Lily, how can we assist you tonight?
Well, Sarah, like you mentioned, I feel like I've been connected to something or someone. I've been seeing my birth date at the time, the clock, when I glance over right now, it's 5:27, which is 7:25 backwards. I don't know. I see it everywhere. And I think it's a message. I know I'm supposed to be doing something spiritually. I just don't know how to start. I don't know, I think I need a 1, 2, 3 step,
You do. And also you're in your head a little bit too much about it because the universe is going to open up that opportunity for you. And this year is important for you to connect. I just looked up at the clock and it's 5:27 and 59 seconds, just as I was talking to you. And I'm going to share something else with you. You and I share common numbers. 725, my birthday is 527. So there you go again. And I looked up and I saw 527. So if nothing else, darling, you're stuck with me. We're connected forever, okay? But I say this to you, my dear. It's so important for you to just center yourself because last year you gave a lot of thought and feeling into where you wanted to be, what you wanted to do, and you're still feeling a little stuck. It's like you have some thoughts, but they're spinning. The wheels are spinning. And this year we're expanding. We're expanding connections. We're looking for more connections with people. And then next year, a lot of things are going to kind of close. So it's going to place you right on the path of where you need to be so that you can step on that path. I do have a business class, Lily, so I do hope that you participate. We're going to be sending out a mailing soon where I teach how to connect and create your own spiritual business. And any kind of business. I have people who have created their seamstress business, their health coaching business. So we've assisted people on that. Because, yes, we do need some 1, 2, 3. But I will tell you this. You're best connecting with people when you are giving freely and you're getting this feedback and you're seeing them progress. You love seeing people progress.
Yes, you're right.
And you love holding that space of energy so people can also heal and find their self-authenticity and self-esteem and self-love. So look at yourself as, Mission Control has a word for you. You are the awakener. You will awaken people to their soul self. Do you accept that mission? Pretty intense, right? Did we lose her just as we were going ahead to give her her mission? How is that possible? Well, I think we did lose her. So we're going to keep connecting. And so hopefully Lily will get back and hopefully she's hearing us. But let's take a question on Facebook for just a minute. And we'll see what's going on with Lily. We lost her. She's going to be like, just as the universe gave me my mission. Jackie Lawson. Any messages for me? Jackie, one of the most magnificent things about you is that you're very connected to people, to nature, to animals, to the growth of the planet. There's a great spectacular shift for you. And Spirit tells me that things being organized and set in their stone, in their place, is important for you. And when I give you a mission, I give the mission of you to nurture and tend to plant life, animals, and people who need to feel as if they belong, because I feel that you recognize when people feel out of place or a misfit, almost as if you yourself, Jackie Lawson, have experienced feeling disconnected, not fitting in, and not being one with a group. So Jackie Lawson, continue to shine your light. You're going to be a great asset. Mission Control says, embrace the light, share the love. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here tonight on Facebook? And we welcome your phone calls at 888-565-1470. Let's see. We've got Marlena. Marlena says she's always afraid. And Marlena, I'm going to tell you, Mission Control says, do not worry. Do not hold that vibration. She's worried that she's not going to have enough money to pay for the new place that she finally got and pay her bills. Marlena, we know that when we're in the place of fear and lack, that we will create that. Ask the universe to assist you. You will be okay, Marlena, and move forward knowing that everything is coming together. You are well protected and everything will come together in the nick of time, but try not to have that fear with yourself. All right, Marlena, you'll be fine. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook before we go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Anita Lewis, what's going on with your love life? I feel like your love life kind of took a left turn and you're kind of left standing on the corner going, where did it go? But Anita, what I do see is that this is a time for you to really focus on some of the aspects in your career and your work so that you can get a stronger foundation. Anita, the love life seems a little spotty, they tell me, but if you choose to give love to yourself and honor yourself, whatever this division and separation is around the love, I feel like union and connection. I feel as if we got disconnected or disagreement or separation or something connected with someone that we had a relationship with, and this has you a little off kilter. I do see love coming. I do feel connection. I just feel that when something isn't working and you keep trying to make it work, it's really going to only disrupt you in the end. So take a good look at where you've been, decide what you would love to have in your life moving forward, and focus your intention on this. And then as we come out of 2019, my dear Anita Lewis, I see love, love, love. I see lots of love for you, Anita Lewis. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Going to go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Mission Control's got a call on up to Atlanta, Georgia. I got to see what's going on. We got Sherry, and hopefully Mission Control can zero in on her because she's a little tough to handle sometimes. Sherry, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
Mission Control wants to know, are you ready for your mission?
Yes.
Are you ready to shine light and give it out into the world?
Yes.
Are you ready to be a being of love?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to be in harmony with yourself?
Yes, I am.
All right, that took a breath there. And Sherry, are you ready? Are you really ready to take your harmony and your music and use that frequency and that vibration, Sherry, shine it out in the world and be that bright musical light that your soul knows you've come to be? Are you ready for that mission?
I'm ready.
Good.
I'm ready, Sarah.
All right, great.
It's like you reached in my head and took some of my visions out of there for a second, Sarah.
Well, I think Mission Control was kind of blueprinting you for some of that for quite a while. It's in your soul. It's all there for you. You just want to connect.
Yes, hopefully connect with somebody.
Sherry, what's your question here?
Thank you. The company's closing, and most of us will let go on Friday.
Okay.
I had I got to say, Sarah, I was very blessed to have stayed as long as I did.
I know.
And I had an interview today with a lady named Daniela.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed to went very nice. She said something about Monday.
Okay. Well, I do feel like you're going to make some progress with that particular interview. Next step, I also feel that it's really important for you to be tied to an organization, something that has some foundation. Even though this organization couldn't last, it did have a track record, and that's really important, okay?
Oh, the one that I'm... So Monday, you see me starting work there?
I see you following up on the next step in that. All right?
Oh, so I'm gonna put my eggs in that basket. When do you think I'll be having another job?
Doesn't seem to be more than 3 or 4 weeks. You'll be fine.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and let's see here. And I want to say hi, Lily Garcia. I see Lily Garcia popping up on Facebook, and we are assigning missions here. And some people are saying, I want to know what my mission is. We're going to get to you and answer your question. But for right now, I've got to go to Angelique, and she is in West Palm Beach. Angelique, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well.
Good. So Mission Control has a mission for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to shine light and peace into the world?
Oh, yes, I am.
Are you willing to be a person of truth and authenticity?
Yes, I am.
And are you willing to be a vessel of being, and a vessel of energy, of love and light, and an expression of God in all you do, Angelique?
Yes, I am.
Well, then Mission Control says, well, how can we help you tonight?
Well, I want to say thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
First and foremost. You spoke to me. This whole subject tonight is like you spoke to me about my questioning for the week and for the month. Well, it just started, but still. I'm thinking about leaving my job and taking a leap into business for myself.
Yes.
I have someone that wants to invest in this business that I'm taking for myself and wants to partner with me. I don't know if I should let them invest or partner with me or not, or should I just go like solo?
All right, we got an answer for you. First thing they show me is that the work may not be divvied up fairly. So we need to make sure we understand the roles should we move forward. We feel that your choice is being governed by your fear of not having enough to support yourself and start it on your own. So you're entertaining this person. But if you were to sit down and say, would love to have a cup of coffee with this person and hang out with them every day, if you can't say, I can hang out with them every day and enjoy their company and connect with them and I get them and they get me, then they're really not the person for you to partner with.
Right.
And I don't feel that you feel that connectivity to them on that level. But if we have a clear-cut plan of roles and perhaps they're not as engaged as you are, then it has possibility. But if you are willing to wait and be still, things will unfold in a much easier way for you if you allow it to come. This person seems a little complicated. Is that their personality, please?
Oh, my goodness. They need organization just as much as I do.
Okay, well, two unorganized people is a pigpen mess to me, so let's not go there. Okay. Now, if you all get a business coach or you get someone to assist you, that could be a little more beneficial. And Angelique, I do hope that you join our mailing list for SarahSpiritual or send us a note, because we do have that business class that we're going to be teaching. We might give you some tools that might set you up just fine so that you can move forward and have your own business and maybe not need to rely on anyone quite that much.
So when is the business class?
We're going to be starting in just a few weeks.
Okay.
All right.
I'll look into it. So does that answer the question about leaving my job? Because that's my main focus.
No, but we're not ready to leave the job yet.
Okay.
Patience. Patience.
I'll be still.
Be still. July is going to be a little bumpy for you because there's a lot of loose ends being tied up. When I spin you into September, October, then things work a little more smoothly for you to make a shift and a change. It's like the universe kind of opens up a road. Keep your ears out, keep your eyes open for a better opportunity in the meantime, but do not lose sight on your vision of what you want to be, all right?
Definitely will not.
All right, Angelique, thank you so much for joining us here. Mission Control, over and out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470. I got to go to New Jersey. I've got to get to Vinny. Vinny is on the line. Vinny, how are you tonight?
Okay, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Vinny, and how can we assist you?
Well, Sarah, listen, I was skeptical with calling you. My buddy Tony from New Jersey told me he knows you. He says, call Sarah. Sarah can tell you what's going on in your life.
Well, yeah.
So I'm taking a shot.
Call Sarah. She knows what's going on, right? Yeah, of course. I know everything.
That's what he told me. Yes.
Well, Vinny, let me just share one thing with you. The minute I heard your voice, the first connection I get is that you're really doing a lot of soul searching. You're at a crossroad in your life. Who are you? Who have you come to be? And you want to navigate your way to safe ground is how they make me feel. Something that's solid and safe for you. Does that make any sense? Yes?
It sure does.
And we've got to keep you balanced, because when things are out of balance, your mind goes a little crazy. You spend a lot of time in your head, you know.
That isn't me. That's me.
Yes. It's a busy place in there. So how can I help you? What is your question for us tonight?
Well, Sarah, the last couple of years in my life have been very tough.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my dad. I lost my baby sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost my wife, divorce. And I'm involved in a relationship now, and I know it's soon, but I care about the girl, and we have a lot of things that are different about us. She comes from a different part of the world. I come from Jersey, and I'm just wondering if it's worth me investing the time into this young lady, or if I'm wasting my time,
Well, let me just give you some insight. First of all, we're never wasting our time, because everyone who comes in our path is connected to us for a reason. We may think we're orchestrating things, but the universe, God, presents in front of us the right people for the right moment. Whether it's to help us through a tough time, to heal us, whether it's the exchange of energy where we support each other, we're all on this path together, so no one is as separate as they feel. Do you know this girl's birthday? What's her birthday?
Her birthday's in January.
Okay. So on my paper, I have the number 1 already. So I already get the sense she's in January. So what's the date in January?
Sarah, she speaks Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
She don't speak much English, and I don't speak any Portuguese. And we talk on a translator, as funny as that may sound. And it's hard for me to communicate with her. I mean, I've been seeing her for like 6 months, and I really care about her. She says she really cares about me. But there's very little I know about her.
Right.
Other than from what I'm just learning as I've been spending a lot of time with her.
Okay. Well, I'll give you the insight of what I have from Spirit so that you could see. You're not wasting your time, because there's a great soul connection between the two of you. And of course, a soul connection does not need all the things we've been trained to expect in the world, our conditioned behavior. So you're going by the emotion and the connection, but what you are seeing is her love, her heart, her sweetness. I see her as very sweet. I see her as a strong girl, though, but I see her as very sweet.
She is very strong.
Yeah, she is very strong, and she's very sad, a little stubborn, but so are you. So that's okay. You could both decide who's going to go in the corner and be in a timeout for a while. I think the two of you can have a lot of fun. Is it a lifelong partnership? Well, you have free will, so first only you can decide that. But this is something that is not ready to be dissolved yet. That I know for sure. I feel as if there's a deeper connection. There has to be time spent together, just like anything. Are we together to just assist each other in growing as people, or are we together to spend all our days together? And you won't know until you do know more about her. And right now, all you're engaged in is her vibration, her frequency, and it's still pulling and pulling you in. So there's something there. And it's not just because you feel as if you need someone, because you could find someone. That's not the issue. It's the connection. You're feeling a connection. The universe, God, the angels say, pursue this. You will know before this year is over if she's the one that you feel comfortable recommitting with, because you don't want to suffer loss anymore. But it is not a waste of time. You two are in each other's path for a very valuable reason. And only the two of you can determine how deep that goes. There's that song, How Deep Is Your Love? How deep is your love? Right? I really need to know.
Sing from the beginning to the end.
I could, but
I wish I could have her here with me.
Yes. So explore this. Explore this with an open heart. And do not rest your heart upon a set expectation or outcome. Rest your heart in being fully present in the moment and feel the connection and see where it takes you. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop, my friend. And that's like a New York state of mind. And you got to leave that on the corner.
Okay.
All right?
I heard a little accent in your voice. Are you from the East Coast?
Of course, darling. I had to give it to you. I'm from Westchester, New York, born in New Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl. So, all right.
Sarah, I appreciate it. Yeah, you were pretty much on point. Tony was right.
Yes,
and he's listening right now. So, Tone, you're on the money.
All right, tell Tony. Well, Tony, we'll tell Tony. Thank you so much, Tony, for referring me to Vinny, and welcome to our family. I hope you continue listening to the show. We all learn and grow quite a bit, and it's been 10 years, and I think Tony's been listening for almost those whole entire 10 years. So
he said he's been listening for quite a while. He said you would know him.
Yeah, how could you not know that guy?
Yeah, right.
All right, Vinny, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
God bless
you.
you. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we've got to go right back to the phone lines. And boy, oh boy, Mission Control, do I want to hear from you. Let's see what your mission is. 888-565-1470. And we're on Facebook now. I've got to go to Facebook and answer some questions behind the scenes. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. You know, we're going to be right back.
Before I walk through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Have you ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Dan Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and SarahSpiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of life. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Do you know my voice? I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking all across the nation to all of you. We're being heard on the iHeart app, on the TuneIn app. We're being heard on SarahSpiritual.com, Facebook.com, Periscope.com, YouTube.com. We are being heard all across the nation, all across social media, and we are so glad to be sharing this experience with you because Mission Control's got a mission for you. And if you're just joining us, are you in? Are you in to shine the light? Are you in to shine the love? Are you in to embrace your divine light, divine joy, divine happiness? Are you ready? Are you ready to be in that energy of joy and happiness? Do you want to let go of all the things that are weighing you down? Nobody knows the troubles you've seen. Well, leave them on the street corner. We are moving forward to create a wonderful light. We are celebrating our 10-year anniversary month. Our 10th anniversary is coming up in just a few weeks, and we are really glad that you are joining us. Share the page, share the light, share the love. We want to know that you're here, and I want to know if you're accepting your mission. Mission 1, be light, be love, give to others, and be open and receptive to receive and make a difference in the world. Make a difference just by being the authentic, wonderful you you've come to be, and your soul knows the rest. We're going to let the soul handle it because they know what they're doing inside that heavenly body of guides and angels, and they know how to whisper and pull the little energy right from you so you can go, aha, I've got an inspiration. Yay, I'm ready. And you're ready to move forward. If you're stuck, if you're stagnant, if you're feeling like you can't get up and make the change you want, Mission Control wants to hear from you. 888-565-1470. We want your questions here on Facebook as well. I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to, let's go to Isabel. Isabel's in Hollandale. Isabel, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, Isabel. Mission Control wants to know, are you open and receptive to be in a state of happiness, joy, and harmony?
Yeah, good.
You're ready for that?
Yes.
Are you open and receptive to shine your light and love?
Yes, I'm ready.
And are you ready to receive love?
Yes, I want it.
Yeah, I know. Spirit was telling me, Sarah, she been ready. She been ready, standing, love, love, love. Where's love, right? You're ready. You're ready to make a shift and a change as well. Because I'm seeing we've been feeling a little stuck and stagnant, almost like you're not where you want to be, like you can't quite get yourself up to the next level of life. So you're kind of teetering. Yes? Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I was just going to ask you. I quit my job. My last day is Friday.
Good for you.
And
thank God. You should have done that 6 months ago.
Huh?
You should have done that 6 months ago. 6 months ago you should have done that.
I know, but I was scared.
Okay.
But I took the decision based on an offer, but they lied to me. So I had for a salary, and now I will be without a job after Friday.
That's okay.
I have been applying, but I don't have any offer yet. So my question is, I'm going to get one?
Of course. You had to disconnect from where you were because you couldn't get to where you really wanted to be. And the story, the illusion of what the other job offered, well, that was just simply something that got you to jump when you were too afraid to jump. So now you really put yourself out there, right? And Mission Control's got this covered. The angels have your back. You are on track. What makes Isabel happy? If Isabel focuses on what makes Isabel happy, where she finds her joy and her harmony and her love and her ability to be who she truly is and radiate that out, you will magnetize the perfect opportunity with the perfect salary. You're the central part of attraction. You draw forth to you that which you desire, and all you need to do is just be you. Take your skill set, put it on a piece of paper, prepare your resume, and as you create that resume, as you look at it and say, this is what I bring to the table, remember to say, I am worthy, I deserve it all, and I am the central point of attraction, bringing to me all the magnificent happenings I desire in my career, and so it is. And when you set that out into motion, Isabel, amazing things are going to happen for you. I spin you out. I know you're a little teetering. I know we're a little afraid. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. But I tell you this, that if I count you through the 3rd to the 4th week, on or before Memorial Day weekend, I feel like we're right there on the cusp of accepting a job or in that final interview process. So I don't see you without for long. We're moving forward. So hello, the phone's going to ring. You're going to say, absolutely, I would love to come for an interview. And you're going to hang up the phone, or you're going to respond to that email, and you're going to say, this is it. This is what I want. And it's going to come for you. All right, Isabel, how did you hear about the show?
I listen to you every Wednesday.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you so much for calling. I greatly appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer.
You're
That
welcome.
gives me a lot of hope.
Good. Keep us posted. Send me a message on Facebook. Follow the page and let me know how we're doing. And we will ask the angels to assist you. Remember, you're a confident being, and Mission Control says, do you accept the mission of being a light and being a being of love? And you said, I do, right? So you go for it.
I do.
All right. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye. 888-565-1470. And remember, I said we've got a special guest who's going to be popping on in to share just a few minutes with us. You want to talk about happiness? We got the happiness expert coming in. So we are really excited to connect to all of you. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Pull up a chair at the Brooklyn Cafe with Dawn and Freddie S. Weekdays at 1 p.m. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs unnecessarily is a drag, whereas feeling great like you used to is the way it ought to be. Learn how to feel, function, and perform to your full health potential. Tune into the Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sunday morning at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Go to your app store and download the WNN app on your Android or iPhone. And never miss a Talk 1470 minute.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention SarahSpiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Me as one with you. if I can see the love within me now, I will see the love in you. We all come to shine our light now. We all come to be all we can be, just you and me. If I could see love in everything now, I would see the world differently now. So I will take my vision in my mind now, and I'll see love, and I'll see love, and I'll see
Yes, indeed, we see love right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. That is one of our spirit-channeled songs, one of the songs that you hear that I just write, and that performance is the actual writing of the song, the instant birthing of the connection of all of us together and only seeing love. So we want to know, do you accept mission controls? Mission to be loved, to see love, to be one with your happiness, to be one in harmony with who you've come to be? Well, tonight's the night we are answering your questions. But as I told you in the first hour, we've got a surprise for you. Tonight, we have a little conversation that we're going to have with a fabulous guest, because we have an event coming up in June 22nd and 23rd, the Reignite Your Light Summit, a soul awakening experience that's going to change your life forever. And it is being hosted by my dear friend, Robin Rose. Well, my guest, Robert Mack, has been featured on the Today Show, Good Morning America, The Balancing Act, CBS Early Show, She Knows, AskHer.com. He has been featured in the Self Magazine, the Health Magazine, the Cosmopolitan Magazine, the Glamour Magazine, the Upscale Magazine, and so many magazines to count. He is the author of Happiness from the Inside Out. He is an Ivy League educated celebrity happiness coach. I'm telling you, we could all use a little bit more happiness, right? Positive psychology expert, author, and TV host. He's been featured and endorsed by Oprah and many others. He's hosted and produced Good Morning La La Land, a daily live streaming morning show on positivity. He's been featured as a camera expert, a consulting producer for Mind Your Business on the OWN network, a celebrity love coach for Famously Single on the E! network, and the list goes on. But his first book, Happiness from the Inside Out, The Art and Science of Fulfillment, is a celebrity-endorsed, clinically acclaimed book. It's been translated into various other languages, including Chinese. And without further ado, I think we need to put a little love in our heart and have some happiness. I welcome Robert Mack. Robert, how are you tonight?
I am fantastic. That was the most lovely and sweetest introduction. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Welcome to the show, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We're so happy to have you here with us and to be sharing a wonderful event on the 22nd and the 23rd.
Yeah, I'm so excited about the event, and I'm just as excited about being on your show. I love your show. I love you, and I'm so grateful that you had me on.
Oh, you're welcome. Tell our listeners about this quest for fulfillment and happiness. You know, everyone's saying, I just want to be happy. How do we get there, Robert?
Boy, great question, right? So there are at least 20 years of Ivy League research that tells us how to do it, and most of it says it's all about relationships, and that's true to a large extent. And I would say that it really ultimately boils down to the relationship we have with ourselves, and particularly the relationship we have with our own thoughts and emotions. And I know for me, learning to quiet and still that incessant, obsessively, compulsively thinking, worrying, plotting, planning mind has been really the greatest challenge and opportunity in terms of happiness. So for me, it's all about quieting the mind and really learning to more deeply, fully embody the present moment.
So important, and a very challenging task for many of us in this very high-paced, overstimulated world. But for each person, happiness has a different nuance, right? No two happinesses are the same, right? So when people want to feel happiness, how do they put themselves in that place even when life isn't feeling very happy around them?
Yeah, it's such a great question. I love the point you're making because we often talk about, happiness being both a science and an art. So we can make educated guesses based on scientific data about what will lead to happiness and what won't. But at the same time, we've got to custom tailor those findings and that research for our own personal, selves and for our own individual selves. And so, I think one of the greatest things I did early on was that I, of course, committed to being happy. But then, secondly, I began to identify those activities, those conversations, those people, those things that easily and effortlessly allowed me to experience happiness. So those things that with very little time, energy, or effort inspired me, uplifted me, and made me feel excited to be alive. So once you've identified your happiness islands, so to speak, you can then lean into participating in more of those activities and conversations as often as humanly possible. So that's always a great place to start, is just identifying that which allows you to feel and experience happiness with the least amount of time, energy, and effort.
But then again, in a world where everyone's so busy, some people say, I don't have time to be happy. So how do we find the time to be happy? How do we make that time, right? Because there's a dance going on here in a very busy world.
Such a good point. It's so interesting because one of the most sort of dramatic findings in the world of positive psychology is that, of course, and it doesn't surprise most of us, but success doesn't lead to happiness, and making more money doesn't lead to happiness, and more material possessions, of course, don't lead to more happiness. Most of us have lived long enough to see through that illusion. But what they also report is that when you get happy, and when you get happy without having all the stuff that you think you want or need, you actually facilitate a much more efficient, effective, and enjoyable path to happiness. So in other words, instead of routing your happiness through success, if you would route your success through happiness, you would not only find that success more quickly, but you'd also find it more fulfilling. And so that's really the challenge and opportunity at hand, is to realize and recognize that the happiest people on the planet make more money, about $600,000 to $700,000 more over the course of their entire lifetime on average. They live 6 to 7 years longer. They get married earlier, stay married longer, are happier in the relationships no matter what, and they experience better health. And in all ways, they experience more successful conditions and circumstances. And so it's true, it can be a little tough to carve out the time to focus on happiness. But if you do, you can trust that it will actually lead to an increasingly effortless success in all areas of your life.
And when people are doing their day-to-day activities, they can pause a moment, right? And find that happiness in that moment, even if it's something simplistic, and just take the moment to be fully present.
Beautifully said. I would say that without question, more deeply and truly and fully enjoying everything and everybody in your life as it happens is one of the master keys to being truly happy. Another practice that I love is what I call micro-meditation. A micro-meditation is simply taking one breath. You don't have to stop what you're doing. You don't have to stop the conversation. You can just take one breath where you let all thoughts go and you set the goal, the only goal, to enjoy that breath as deeply and fully as possible. So first thing in the morning, as you're walking to the shower, as you're in the shower, as you're driving your car, you simply let all your thoughts go and you enjoy that breath like it's the last breath you'll ever take on earth. And what that does is it begins to rewire your brain for a more peaceful, happy, and loving experience of life.
That sounds so wonderful. I think everyone can find time for that. This is exciting.
That's right. You don't have to stop what you're doing. You can continue what you're doing, but do it in a much more peaceful, happy way.
Wonderful. So, Robert, we are going to be together with our dear friend Robin Rose for the Reignite Your Light Summit. Tell everyone a little bit about what you're going to be sharing with us. I'm sure some of this, but share with us your talk.
Yeah, so I'm really going to be talking about the master key to effortless success and happiness in your life. And for me, it's really largely about presence. But by presence, I mean something a little different than what most people mean. When most people say or talk about presence, they talk about their mind being where their body is, and that's a huge part of it. But when you go a step further than that, and you slip down or sink down into your heart, that thoughtless, wordless awareness that I sometimes call God or Source or Spirit, when you live your life from that place, from that quiet, cool, calm, collected place of presence and power, you find that success chases you instead of you chasing success. And so for me, I'm all about routing my success through happiness and routing my happiness through presence or through God, through Source, through Spirit, through that presence and power that's within us. And so I'm going to talk a lot about the science and research around happiness and success, but then I'm going to go a step further than that and talk about the ways in which I have sort of validated all of that and grown beyond that through just an experience of presence itself. So we're going to talk a lot about that and really just about how to live a happy, healthy, and wealthy life from the inside out.
Well, that sounds like I'm so excited. I can't wait for the event, and I'm sure everyone listening is very excited to join us at the Reignite Your Light Summit, and they can learn more about the event and register at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Robert, before I let you go, what do you got going on? Tell us, where can we find you? What's your next appearance? Besides hanging with us in Fort Lauderdale in June, what's coming up for you?
I'm so excited to meet you actually in person.
Thanks.
By the way, Sarah. So first and foremost, you can always find me at CoachRobMack.com. So that's my website. You can find me on all social media platforms at Rob Mack, M-A-C-K, official. You can also find me from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time every weekday morning on Good Morning La La Land. It's a show where we share positivity and inspiration and talk about spirituality with our guests.
Yes.
And then finally, you can find Happiness from the Inside Out everywhere great books are sold, including Amazon.
Wonderful. I know you just hosted someone that I know, David Palmer.
Yes, oh my God.
So he was just on your show, and I saw that up, and I was like, oh my goodness, I was really excited. So it's going to be a great, great time.
Absolutely. We loved David.
Yes.
He's a fantastic guy, and of course, we love you, and I'd love to have you on when you're out this way. It'd be just amazing.
I would love to be there. I'll book my flight. We'll talk in June, and we can all hang out together and put a little love in everyone's heart. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Rob. We look forward to connecting with you again. See you in June at the Reignite Your Light. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We are answering your phone calls right here all across the United States, all across the world, thanks to Facebook and all of our social media. So we've got someone who's been hanging on, waiting for us to get to her. So I've got to go to New Jersey. I've got Elizabeth on the line. Elizabeth, how are you?
Just fine, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. You have been running in circles recently, haven't you? Just like the air around you is like, oh, I'm kind of tired. I think you must have been listening to Robert going, all right, I'm breathing, Robert, because you really need to take that breath of happiness. Is that correct, Elizabeth?
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just going with the flow. Let the universe take me where they want to go.
Well, yeah, but you do have a say in that, and you can navigate that experience. And I know that it's been kind of bumpy time for you. So how can I assist you tonight?
Okay. First of all, I wanted to ask you about my daughter.
Yes.
May 1st, 94. Janaea has been working as a legal secretary, and the office is closing, and she is paranoid because she has a little girl, and, she has her own place and everything with, her husband and everything, but I just want to know if she's going to find a job. She's so desperate. They're willing to give her to collect, but she don't want to do that. She's just putting her resumes out there and really trying, and she's making herself sick, worried, and I tell her, don't do that.
Yes,
Because
I
bad
understand.
vibes, you know, when you think like that, bad comes. When you think good, positive.
Right,
Positive
but
things
but
come.
she's hooking into a fear. She's hooking into a fear of lack, not being good enough, not being able to measure up out there in the rest of the world. So this is something that is really, well, challenging for her. So she's growing out of her comfort zone. Your daughter is closing out this cycle of life for herself. And by that I mean she's kind of releasing some of her old conditions. And this is forcing her to, I'll say, grow up, right? To step up. And it's really pushing her to expand her personal belief and truth within herself. And this is going to be a little bumpy for her. But if she rides the bump, when I move the bumps along the way, if I move her into the end of June, she's in place. I see that she has a great resume, great connectivity. I know she may be rather new to the industry and maybe she doesn't have a lot of experience, but she brings to the table such a efficient manner. And she's very thorough, and your daughter is very direct, and she's grounded, your daughter. She can take a lot in, and sometimes she is her own worst enemy, as you're seeing in this juncture, but this is teaching her to be greater than her mind, for her soul to be the main correspondent to her mind, whispering that she can do this. If your daughter's open, Elizabeth, I would love the opportunity to coach her through this. I would love the opportunity if she's open to a session, because your daughter is on the precipice of making this opportunity into something fabulous for herself. She just needs to step into her comfort zone of belief instead of this zone of fear, which is a trigger for her. Your daughter seems to feel that she's going to be abandoned or left or lost or isn't going to measure up. That's an underlying undertow. And if we can get her to shift that thought process, she will have much more happiness and joy, as we were listening to our guest, Robert Mack, say. She would have so much more happiness and joy.
Okay.
All right?
All right. I have one more question.
Yes.
Of course. My son wants to do the become a police officer.
Okay.
He wants to take the test, I believe.
In June?
Yeah.
End of June, yes. When's his birthday?
His birthday is February 12th, 1989.
Okay. I don't know. I feel mid-June, June 15th, June 16th, June 17th, somewhere in that neighborhood. I just, between the 10th and the 19th, right in there, that's where I feel that the test is. He can do well in that test. He can do very well.
Okay.
He, too, tends to overthink things, so we have to watch his overanalyzation of the question. Analyzation is paralyzation to your son. So he needs to just look at the test and understand the question to answer the questions. And then he can get to the next round. All right?
Okay.
You've got
not to overthink it.
Not to overthink the question. Understand what the question means, not try to come up with the answer. Like, he will overanalyze everything. His mind is really wired like an engineer. I mean, it's really a great wiring he's got there, but it can be to his detriment when he complicates things. He complicates things. Just read it, feel it, and know it. He knows the work. He has Archangel Michael with him, so should he choose this path, he is already protected. Angelic realm is kind of his soul telling him that's his mission, who he's come to be. Thank you, Elizabeth, for calling. Yes, I know. That's his soul calling. Thank you so much for listening to the show and following us all across the nation. We greatly appreciate it. All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Angie, and Angie is in Fort Lauderdale, and we're going to pop onto Facebook in just a minute and line up some questions. But Angie, you are front and center here. Mission Control wants to know, are you ready to receive your mission?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to beam light and love out to everyone?
Absolutely.
Are you truly ready to be one with the vibration of the wonderful God energy?
Yes.
And are you willing to be the best you've come to be?
Absolutely.
Well, Mission Control over and out. How can we assist you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome.
I have a question. I had very rough months with my family and especially with my brothers. Just want to know what the future has for us after all of this difficult times that, especially myself, that I went through. Now I'm kind of like confused with life and my happiness that even has made my love life a little bit off track. So where would I go from now on?
Well, it's interesting because you have had a period of 4 years where things have been a bit of a roller coaster. We really haven't felt secure in the past 4 years. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And in that marker in time, they make me aware of a time where you could have shifted something, but you chose to stay on a path even though you knew it wasn't where you should be or what you really wanted. So This is an opportunity. We're kind of clearing up the deck. It's like they're taking out the paint. It's almost like I see like Mario Brothers rolling up in the game and like kind of throwing paint and riding around their cars and kind of cleaning up the room. And suddenly we've got this new stage. Enter stage right. And you come in this glowing light of energy because you abandon some of the things that you've done before, putting other people before you, not seeing people for who they are and just making excuses. You've made a lot of excuses. You've not been valued and honored in work. So we put ourselves in a balance of finances. We're not where we want to be. So now you've decided, I want to have it all. And so this universe has painted everything. We're clear, we're clean. I move you into the October month of this 2019, and I feel as if new relationship comes in, new opportunities for work. I feel like there's a shift and a change that brings you financial growth, and a level up is how they make me feel. And it's not necessarily about a strategic promotion, as if you go to a level up of recognition, connection, advancement is how they show it. It doesn't have to have a new title as much as it has a new path for you to go. And that opens you up to the next level because you're looking to have a change as you get ready to, they're telling me, wind down the career life so that you can have a much better platform for yourself. Because I feel like there's an idea of being self-employed or being connected. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
A lot.
You are working towards that, and 2020 gives you that open door policy that you can network and connect so that we can put that in place firmly by 2021. I know we're spinning you out a bit, but this is a path that you're on. You've put your foot upon the path. You are ready. Settle for nothing less. And just know that this stagnation, this energy is going to break in just a little bit. And you're going to move forward. All right, my dear?
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate all of those words coming from you.
Thank you. How did you hear about the show, Angie?
I listen to you every Wednesday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate all those amazing words, and it will make me keep on going and be happier again.
Great. Visit us on Facebook, share the page, be a part of the action, and stay in touch with me so we can navigate this together, my dear. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Let's take a question from Facebook before we go to commercial. I'd love to see what's going on Facebook. Let's see. Message regarding side business job. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie, you know, it is a good opportunity for you to have side business job and finances moving forward. What I see here for you is that your side hustle could be something a little bit more solid for you moving forward. I understand that business job can often get a little cumbersome. But I see here that you have come to make a difference in people's lives, and you want to do something that you can be proud of at the end of the day and be accountable by your standards, not the standards of another. I do see increase, Jamie, for finances. When I spin you into the end of June, I see momentum building. July seems to hold its own. July seems a little wobbly to me. I have a sense it has to do with the energy on the planet. But if you stay your course, your side hustle really picks up August, September, October, and we have a much greater increase in finances, and you are on solid ground. Thank you, Jamie Flanagan. I know you're always on Facebook supporting us. Greatly appreciate your following the show. Thank you so much. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. Then we're coming right back to Facebook. I'm going to pop on Facebook, pop on YouTube, see what's going on. Continue to answer these questions at 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. We're going to be right back.
I know you before. I've been standing in the room.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention SarahSpiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Such a busy break. I was on Facebook, then I popped on over to YouTube. Helena said, we've got questions we've got to answer on YouTube. We want to say hello to everyone on YouTube. I want to say hello to Marissa. I want to say hello to Phyllis Glenn. I've got Cheryl Enlightening. She says, I'm in. She's in for her mission control. And I definitely want to talk to Champagne C. Please, Champagne says, I would love to know my spiritual path or gifts. Thanks, Sarah. You know, Champagne C, what I have here for you is this really powerful energy of soul journeying for you right now. You are really honoring who you've come to be inside. And I feel as if the way you connect with people is on a very deep, intent soul level. And your soul is leading you to connect to other people who are like-minded so that you can form a group, so that we can work on connectivity and healing. There's a lot of healing energy around you, Champagne C, and you have this ability of making people feel very comfortable on a deep, deep level. This year is going to be the revealing year for you, Champagne C, so be patient for yourself with yourself, because at the end of the day, when you step into this wonderful, radiant being that you've come to be, that will be towards the end of the year, you're going to have an aha moment. I see a shift in career. I see a shift, perhaps a bit of studying, so that you can step forward onto a much more metaphysical path rather than the traditional work path. Keep us posted, Champagne Sea, and thank you for following us on YouTube. Phyllis Glenn, thank you so much. And Marissa Evans wants to know my gifts and my purpose. Marissa's on YouTube. And Marissa, we want you to know that you have brought such great kindness to everyone that you have connected with. And you have a lot of messages that your angels and your guides give you. I see a lot of angels with you. The angels will help you and connect with you. And I particularly see a lot of connectivity with you during the dream state. So pay attention, Marissa Evans, to your dreams. Let's see if we can get you to remember them well, because that's where your spirit guides are going to give you a bit of information that's not only going to give you the heads up to things in life, but also give you that guidance and learning that you so are ready for. Thank you, Marissa Evans, for following us on YouTube, and I know that you pop on over to Facebook too. Thank you so much. One more question from Facebook. Let's see what Facebook's got for us. Then we've got to go to Pembroke Pines. Gina May, am I on the right path? I keep having the same dream. I'm in a house of many rooms and many colors. What's my mission? Gina May, Mission Control says your mission is expansion. Your mission is to work with the healing energy of who you've come to be and work in a very open, energetic place that is going to allow you to connect to the different rays of the chakras. You are here in the multiple colors because you are radiating all the lights of the rainbow. You are connected and supported by the Ascended Masters. They show you as a teacher, a way shower, a mentor of others. Each room represents a new aspect, a new hue of self-discovery and awakening in your chakra energy. Thank you so much, Gina May, for sharing your dream with us and being a part of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I welcome your call at 888-565-1470. And if you can, share the page, share the experience. Let's go to Pembroke Pines. We've got Denise on the line. Denise, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Your number has to come soon. You know that.
I know. I've been playing on and off.
Okay, I know. And it's dancing around. Did you see it's dancing around your number, but it just doesn't want to hone in yet?
No, it's been going on for months.
Months.
I play, our usual number, plus I play my son's birthday, so between the two, it's been playing with me.
I know. The numbers are doing that to a lot of people across the world. I'll tell you, they're just really messing with us. But keep keeping on, because I really feel that something good is coming to you really soon. So we'll hold that space. Mission Control wants to know, how can you be? What did you just say? You just looked?
Well, on my mileage, it's got 716.
Well, good. There you go.
Yep.
There we go. 761, 716. You got it, honey. So Mission Control says to you, my dear Denise, are you ready to be a being of light?
Yes.
Have you come to be of assistance to others?
Yes.
Do you want to share happiness and harmony with others?
Yes.
Are you open and receptive to give and receive love?
Yes.
And do you commit to making a difference in this world every day?
Yes, I do.
Good. Mission Control, over and out. How can we assist you, Miss Denise?
Okay. I have a woman who works for me, and I've talked to you about her before, and there's a lot going on with her. Her head is not on straight, and I give her tasks to do, and they're not getting done. I have a sense of I'm not sure how much I trust her anymore.
Right.
I don't know what kind of guidance you can give me on her. I have her date of birth, if that helps.
Well, I actually have a good connection with this experience for you. So the way they present this to me is, and we have touched upon the circumstance before, and I understand we want to have sympathy, but we also, we have an agreement. You both have an agreement. And I don't know the documentation of the agreement that lets me know whether you can just cut her connection to you, or we have to kind of write something up to release her from something. Because I really feel that there's a bit of here's the word they're giving me, a competitive edge to her. So she really feels like she has to be the person in charge. And being in charge to her means she don't work. And when we don't work, how can you be in charge? So she's in this place of like, she just wants all the glory, but she doesn't want to put in the parts and the moving pieces that make the story. So for her, you're kind of putting her in check, makes her almost resentful is the word that I hear. So we have to have what's really meant to be the final conversation, the final like, hey, this is where we're at. This is what needs to be accomplished. We're falling behind. We're not keeping our clients happy. This is the crossroad. In all businesses, we have to really focus on the client and fulfilling the requests. And when we're not doing that, then we're not providing the service that we claim that we provide. So what's missing in this picture for you, so-and-so? You ask her that, what's missing in this picture for you? And then you don't say a word, Denise, and you let her talk. And she'll probably dig herself into a little hole there. And then you just simply say, thank you so much for that information. It's very enlightening. I'll get back to you. And don't say a word. Leave her there. And then let's see if she makes an improvement. If she doesn't make the improvement, then you've got to have that final conversation that I think it's time for us to part ways.
Yeah,
but don't tip your hand. Don't tip your hand. Just ask her where she's at and tell her you'll get back to her. Okay? We'll see. It is winding down, my dear, so just focus on that. And I would make sure that you are the person who's following up on as much as possible right now, because at the end of the day, it's your business, your reputation, and you're the one who wishes to continue and sustain quality service, yes?
Exactly. I mean, we're applying for another license, and, I gave her a job to do, and I went in there today and wound up doing most of it, and I have to go back tomorrow to finish, and thank God I have another girl that works for me that really, you can give her direction, and she doesn't get mad when you tell her she's done something the wrong way, where, everything's about whether the person is approachable or not approachable.
Right. Teachable, yes, but it's just a matter of, at this point, we shouldn't have to dance around that. All right?
Exactly.
So thank you so much, Denise, for tuning in and always following the show. Really excited to connect with you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Sarah, so much. Okay?
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. Bye.
888-565-1470. And we've got to go to, I went to Kansas City on a Friday. By Saturday, I learned a thing or two. But for now, I've got to go to Ellen, because she's in Kansas City, too. Kansas City, Ellen, how are you?
I'm good. That was wonderful.
Good. I was thinking about everything's up to date in Kansas City. I'm like in my Oklahoma moment here for a minute. I'm like, yay, I'm ready to break out into a musical. I was like, all right, we got to answer Ellen's question. I got to switch from the musical muses and get right down to business. Ellen, are you ready for your mission?
I am.
Mission Control wants to know, are you ready to give love and receive love?
Yes.
Are you ready to be a being of light?
Yes.
Do you accept the mission to make a difference in the world any way you can?
Oh, absolutely.
And do you promise to always be connected to the divine source light and emulate that light wherever you go?
I do.
There we go. We are now man and wife. No. All right, Miss Ellen, how can I help you tonight?
One of the things I have is what you see for me. I have a legal issue going on, and
there's giving me the number 2. Is it like been 2 years or something? It seems to be kind of draggy around this energy, or we've got 2 months more, or something's coming up in 2 months. They give me the number 2 around this, Ellen.
It's been going on since February, but I have court on the 16th of May.
Okay. Oh, so it started in February, the 2 month. Okay. There we go. They give me the number 2. When I connect it to you, they give me the number 2. So it started in February. We're going to court in May. Outcome for this here. You see, how come I feel like the deck is trying to be stacked up against you? There's some injustice here. Yes?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I wanted to say that. I didn't know how to.
Yes.
Very much so. And I don't know what to do.
Well, find the truth.
I'm almost getting like rebelling.
Well, you have to find the truth. And I don't know who's representing you and assisting you, but sometimes I feel as if relationships between the people who are in the associations of that legality, that they, sometimes they just, I don't know, I just feel like you're not being
He
represented.
won't answer my calls ever.
Yeah, you're not being represented. I just don't feel
No.
like he's looking out for your best interest.
Right.
So, we need our calls answered. We need to have resolution. I feel like we don't have someone who believes in your case and is there to represent you and stand up and be the voice of truth and victory for you.
Right.
So just because you have a court date, if we don't have a lawyer that's going to represent, we may have to hit the pause button.
That's true. The problem is I paid them all the money up front.
Yes, well, they're always very happy to do that. But then you have to insist. And if not, you have to call someone to, I don't know how that works. Maybe we need to go to the bar. We need to do something.
Okay. How do you see other things turning out, health and stuff? So you see that court case up in the air still?
I do. Like, I'm almost not sure you're going to court on that day. Like, I don't know. Something's screwy there, honestly.
Well, yes, very much so.
All right. Like, I just don't feel like everything's being honored ethically.
No, it's not.
So we need to find that, because this court case has a cause and effect behind it, yes? So you are part of an effect that happened after something was caused, yes?
You hit it right on the nose.
Okay, because they go cause and effect. So we need to make sure that you get returned to a better effectivity in your life, a better balance in your life, and I feel like you're out of sync with life because this has put your life on hold.
I have a brain injury, and it's yeah.
Okay, so we can't quite be where we need to be.
Right.
What is that? Okay. They're not taking it as seriously as they need to. We need to have a different expert. We need to have a different doctor. We need to have somebody different.
I've got my doctors in on it.
Okay. There's a gentleman here in South Florida. He may be worth a conversation with. He's connected with Hyperbaric Chamber. His name is Ray Crawley.
Okay.
World-renowned.
Okay.
People with brain injuries consult with him all the time.
Oh, wonderful.
And he may be your guy to at least give you some information or connect to your doctor. And then we need to have doctors and yourself make this lawyer accountable. Otherwise, even though you've paid him, we're going to need to get some different representation. This man is not your voice piece.
Okay.
And when it comes to a brain injury, there is required work that has to be done to get the brain back to its functioning capabilities.
It's so hard, yes.
I understand that.
I'm not who I was.
And this gentleman, Ray Crawley, is a pro at putting you back to the reset button.
Oh, cool. That's wonderful. Thank you. Is my health looking okay other than the brain, the heart and all?
Yes, but
yes.
We have some work to do in the body to balance the levels. We have the physical levels are out. Your levels are out. I'm not a doctor, cannot diagnose you, my darling, but I feel as if levels are out, pressure, everything's off. A lot of anxiety around. And, of course, we're not with this balance of weight and body, right? So we've got to get ourselves in better balance.
Got it.
So work on your health. Be as pure, clean, light, and organic as possible.
Okay.
And restore yourself to a better digestional balance as well, because that will facilitate the body's healing. Okay?
Okay.
And one of the things I do, Ellen, is I do energetic rejuvenation healing. I can do it long distance via phone and Skype, so we can work on that a bit too. That can assist you. All right?
Okay, great. I don't want to keep you for everybody else. I just want to say thank you. You're amazing, and thanks for taking time for me.
You're welcome, Ellen, and I'll be sure to get that number passed on to you so that you can contact that man. Thank you.
Yes,
Bye.
yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to be right back to our phone lines at 888-565-1470. I've got to go to Port St. Lucie. I've got to go to Tampa. I've got to just get myself around. Man, I get around. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention SarahSpiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you. Mission Control, what's your mission? Are you ready to take and blast off with your mission? I've got to go to Tampa, and I've got George on the line. George, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you, Sarah?
I'm
Thanks for
doing
having
great.
me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So are you ready to receive your mission?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready to pave a way for others so that they can follow a path, that they can believe in themselves?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you really ready to be the best authentic person you've come to be?
Yes.
And are you ready to shine your light?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, there we are. So, George, we've got just a couple minutes before they wave us out of this hour. What's your question for us?
Well, I've been seeing this person and for about 2 months now. And I was just wondering if it's like a real connection between me and her.
Okay, what's her birthday?
My birthday is May 15th.
No, hers. I need hers.
Of her? Oh, it's October 22nd.
Okay. So she's been going through some shifts and changes and some things with work and money right now. Does that make sense to you?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, she's got something going on in her personal life, so I feel like sometimes she's not fully present in the relationship, yes? But you're really looking for someone who's grounded and connecting to you. Is that true?
True.
And I also see here for you, this is an important year for you to build new relationships and for self-love and expression of love, and you're really ready for a loving relationship, yes?
Yes.
This person is a very strong person. Her personality is kind of strong, yes?
Yes.
But she means well. And you understand that, correct?
Correct.
And she's also a little afraid of getting hurt, as are you. So in this time, it's for you both to build mutual trust, understanding, and respect. And as we move you forward in these next few months, by October, by the time her birthday comes, you both will have ironed out some bumps. Because I feel like you went through a little bump on the road recently. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Really?
Really, we need to reevaluate that conversation. I don't believe that everyone really said exactly what they meant. I feel like we heard a different storyline and there's a miscommunication going on. And there is a way to revamp that so that both people feel heard, appreciated, and loved. All right?
Thank you.
It's not a waste of time. Allow it to play out. It could be a worthwhile relationship. George, how did you hear about the show?
I actually through her.
Wonderful. So then you guys have to kiss and make up, according to SarahSpiritual, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. That. God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
888-565-1470. We're going to take another minute to hear from our sponsors and go on our break, because then we've got to go back to the phone lines and we're going to answer as many calls as possible and as many Facebook questions as possible. So post your questions in the feed, share the page. Let's line up these phone calls. We're going to take call after call after call after call. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. We welcome you at 888-565-1470. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. That's me. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
There's a light that shines down.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
What if you got rewarded for every good decision? What if your heart had a special way of letting you know it appreciates your healthy choices?
Oh, I've got to get my family to eat more vegetables.
Amazing!
And instead of cooking with butter tonight, I think I'll saute our veggies with heart-healthy oil.
You're a genius! So really, would your food choices pay off in heart health? Did you know that when you replace bad fats with healthier fats, like those in canola or other vegetable oils, it can lower bad cholesterol levels, and that's good for your heart. Here's a winning idea. Take up the challenge for good health, because the you of the future will say,
Fantastic!
Learn more at heart.org/facethefats. Canola Info proudly supports the American Heart Association's Face the Fats campaign.
Homeowners, would you like to save money each and every month? Of course you would. We all want to save money, but how? By calling Debbie at I Will Advisors, that's how, and have her review your homeowner's policy. Most homeowners never review their policy, but it should be reviewed every year. You commercial property owners, same goes for you. So what are you waiting for? Call Debbie at I Will Advisors and start saving money. 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080.
Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for attorney Lisa Macy, Thursdays at 1 p.m. and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
You can become independently healthy, and I'll tell you how. Dr. Bob Martin here. If you want to feel, function, and perform the very best you can, please tune in and call into my show Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Dan Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and SarahSpiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. We are connecting to you all across the globe. Never mind the radio waves here in sunny South Florida. We are connecting, but we welcome your call at 888-565-4200. 1470, and we are answering your questions. What's your mission? What's your purpose? I've got to go to Jada. She's been hanging on, waiting to connect and ask her question. Jada, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I thought I heard you scream and drop the phone. I was like, ah!
Oh, no, that was my son. He was,
okay.
He was talking.
So, my dear, Mission Control wants to know, are you ready for your mission?
Yes.
Are you ready to embrace light and shine light to everyone you meet?
Yes.
Are you ready to be a great role model for your children and be the best person that you've come to be?
Yes.
And are you ready to find happiness in every moment all around you?
Yes.
Well, my dear Jada, mission accepted. How can I assist you?
Well, Sarah, I'm just feeling like I want independence in my life. I have a few routes that I'm considering going, but I'm just not sure which one's the best path to take. And, I have my son, so I want to do what's best for both of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Can I tell you that you're closing out this really important chapter in your life? When I spin you back, and I take you back to 2017, that seems 2017 seems like we were going through shifts and changes. Feels like we were kind of split or divided somehow. And when I move you forward to now, you've come a long way in the past 2 years. You're much more centered, much more grounded. And I know that there's something that can come for you, but it requires some more studying. Are you looking to pick up a book to learn something else to make yourself more marketable? Because they're showing me a book as if there's something else we need to learn or considering learning. Yes?
Yes. I'm actually in school for computer science, for computer information technology. I want to do graphic design, web development and app design, app development. I'm also, getting certified with IT just because it's good money, but I'm having a hard time finding jobs in Port St. Lucie for that particular thing.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yeah. That's,
I want to move, and I'm not sure where to move to because I'm just like, should I, where should I work? Where should I move, to live comfortably?
So when are we wrapping up this schooling? When are we wrapping up here? Because we're in school there, yes?
That's the thing. I don't have many more semesters to go. It's just going slowly because, I work full-time, which I've had to switch to part-time recently. But, I work. I have my son, so...
How about doing your own business, sweetheart? What if you do something on your own, on the side?
I'm trying that, too. So with the graphic design and web development, I just want to do it to a point where... it can give me good income to
stability,
support myself, but it's not there yet.
No, and it does take time to build, so it will have to be the side hustle for a while. But I actually feel like you have the entire rest of this year to complete everything, yes? So this year closes out the chapter. When I spin you into March of next year, you're in a new place. You've moved. Now, do you stay close to Port St. Lucie? I don't believe so. I believe there's a different location for you. Doesn't have to take you out of Florida, but it kind of moves you about 60 miles, 45 miles. It's taking you out of that backyard of Port St. Lucie.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about moving to like Orlando or Miami, where the jobs are for that type of field.
Absolutely.
Even modeling, because like I will go to church and pastors would tell me, you should model, you should like profit. It's like, but when I tried it, it was kind of like, I don't know if it was like for me.
Well, only you know. And just because they see the beauty in you externally, that's not an easy life. And when you're responsible for a child, you need a steady income. So as a single mom, it's really important that you pick the job at this moment that will fulfill what you need fulfilled and you fulfill your joy simultaneously. But modeling does not always offer that. So when I move you forward, I say stay the course for now. When October comes of this year, you'll be getting ready to decide where you want to go next as you're winding down your schooling. All right? Put an ad in Facebook, put some ads out, let some people know that you're available for graphic design and some web design, and get started.
So should I stay on my job now and just keep doing?
Stay
Because I
where
want
you
to move out in July.
Okay. But July is actually the worst month you could ever move anywhere.
Really?
Energetically, July is not the month to sign agreements and start something new. Just really isn't. So you're not ready to move out. You're not ready to do that yet. I know you want independence, but Miss Independent, slow down a bit. Give yourself a little more time. Let's get you to October, to the end of the year, and pick the best place and the best location so you make the right choices and you don't slide backwards. All right?
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, perfect, Jada. How did you hear about the show?
From my twin sister.
Oh, well, tell your sister I said hi and thank you.
Okay.
All right. Keep us posted. God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We are answering your questions all across the nation. And I've got to go to Dante in Pennsylvania. Dante, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Dante. And you are really in this energy of connection, communication, networking. This is really a time for you to branch out and make the best connections possible to expand yourself. Are you feeling that?
Yeah, I am. I think that's why I've been pushing to get a hold of you.
Well, I'm so glad that you got through.
Thank you.
So Mission Control has a mission for you first, if we may. Are you open to shine your light?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to make a difference in the world?
Yes.
Are you willing to support yourself in your creativity and live outside the box?
4/14/69.
Okay. This is an important time for you to do that. Are we getting birth dates behind the scene? What's going on over there?
I'm picking up meds for my mother, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, we now know Mom's birthday. Would you like a reading on Mom? No, I'm kidding.
Probably.
No, that's a whole nother chapter. We can't go there tonight.
Yeah.
So, Dante, how can we assist you?
I just had a question. You know, I'm 19 and I'm young. I'm trying to go to school, but I have so many different career options that I want to take, and I can't really, bring them down to a select few, and I don't know what to do. I'm lost.
Well, first of all, that's a great problem to have, to be able to do so many things that, wow, you have so much to choose from. But one of the things that they make me so aware of, my darling, is that you are so in tune with creative things, yes?
Yeah.
And when you line up with creativity, you think outside the box. That's why I said that to you before. We want to think outside the box. But you also are very rooted in you want stability, yes?
Yeah.
You don't want to live by chance. You're not that much of a free spirit. You need to know you got your bills paid. So there's a career that we're considering, and the way they show it to me is it's kind of a stable career that you're almost trying to push yourself in that might feel a little boring. Does that ring a bell to you, please?
Yeah. Actually.
What is that, please?
I believe that's probably business or psychology.
Okay. They put it more in the medical field, psychology. That's where they put me for you, okay? They make me feel as if that is a great way for you to make a difference in the world and expand yourself, and also be creative in processes as you move forward and you build your reputation. Business is something that you will use your creativity for, because I see in the years to come, not yet, I move you about 5 years, I see your own business based on some creativity that you have. Creative ideas, networking, something.
Yeah.
So we move you forward 5 years from now for that. But in the meantime, studying psychology will benefit you greatly.
Okay.
It's a little boxy for you, but you'll be able to think outside the box with that in the future. All right?
Okay. Is that it?
There's something about business that I know might interest you, but there's an aspect of it that you're going to get frustrated and bored with that. Am I making sense to you?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. So that's why they're like, you need something that's going to occupy your mind and connect you to people and know that there's a greater outcome than just crunching numbers.
Yeah.
All right?
All right.
You're on track. You're going to make a difference very soon. You'll see. Take you into next year. And at that point, I feel like you're all systems go for career work. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Dante, so much. How did you hear about the show?
I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I think I followed your group or something, and then I went on your live, and then I just now seen another ad for it, and then I called.
Well, great. Thank you so much, Dante, for joining us. Continue to follow us on the Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe, and we will stay connected. God bless you. Keep me posted.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 888-565-1470. I welcome your phone calls. We've got to go to Linda, and Linda is in Jacksonville. Linda, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well, Sarah. How are you?
Good. So glad to connect with you. Mission Control has a mission for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you open and ready to receive light and give light?
I am open and ready to receive and give life.
Are you ready to make a difference in other people's lives?
Yes.
And are you really willing to open up to your true, authentic self and share that with others?
Yes, I am.
And are you open to love?
Yes.
Love is all around you, the universe says. So mission accepted. Mission Control says, how can we assist you, Linda?
Well, Sarah, I met you a few years ago at New Life Expo.
Yes.
And I've gotten readings from you, Linda Daly from Jacksonville, Florida, and we're connected on Facebook. I was just wondering what you see happening for me in my personal life and professional life coming up.
Okay. Well, we're in a cathartic state. We're in a reflective state. This is actually a soul colonoscopy, they tell me. We've got to go really down deep because you're at this point where we want to make change, but we're trying to navigate that balance. And I feel as if some of the responsibilities that were weighing you down are starting to lessen. Does that make any sense to you? Like I feel like you left some bags behind and you can move forward a little more freely. When I take you into the work environment, I feel as if we're in a good job, a solid job, but I don't know that it's everything that you want, but you're happy to be in a good job because you feel safe there. And safety and financial wellness is just so paramount to you at this point, yes?
Exactly, yes.
And I feel as if you've been off balance before that. So the past 4 years were kind of iffy. So now you're feeling like you need to regain momentum. Hark, I see love. I see love. I see love energy coming to you. I feel partnership. I feel like that's the part that's been lacking. Because in the past, we have taken people under our wing, but we haven't always held their energy at an equal stand, because I feel like you were almost trying to help people more than have a relationship with them. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that makes sense.
So we are open for love. Do we have a particular birth date you want to throw at me? Because love is like right here for you.
Yes, February 24th.
Okay.
63.
Powerful year for this person.
61. Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
This person is ready to have this wonderful self-love, unconditional love experience, step into their self-power, and there's some expansion coming for this person. And I see a strong connection between the two of you, yes?
Yeah.
This feels like a soul connection to me. You recognize that, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I do know that the two of you are, well, a little different. So sometimes we have to kind of, you gotta give a little, laugh a little, right?
Yes,
right?
Correct.
That's the story. That's the story, right? So we've got some back and forth going on there. So, oh, thank you. The angels say compromise. We've got to compromise.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes, well, I hope they're not listening, because sometimes you've got to just calm down, Linda. Just ease it up.
I've been looking for so long.
I know, but ease it up. Ease it up.
Okay.
Life is not black and white.
Right.
We got to have some gray area.
Lighten up a little.
Lighten up a little bit. Allow them to be who they've come to be.
Right. Okay.
Okay? Because there's a great fit here. There's a great connection. They're compassionate. They're intuitive. They're spiritual. There's a lot of stuff. And spiritual on an emotional way, like a connective way. So you can feel that. You know, you may be more spiritual in some of your practices, but they've got their own style of connectivity, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. See a lot of music around you guys, too. So I don't know if we're playing a lot of music or we enjoy music together, but there's a lot of music there. So, and the music makes me feel harmony, makes me feel we're moving forward. And this is a relationship worth pursuing. And I feel like things are finally coming together, my dear.
Yes. So this could last?
Can you take the question mark? Can you take the question mark out of your voice, please? And just live in the moment of now? And just enjoy each other?
Yes.
Okay. We have great connection here. Great connection worth exploring and allowing it to develop so we can see where it takes us. Can it last? Yes. But of course, there's two parties that have to do their part. Roll up your sleeves and let's go.
Right. Okay.
All right, Linda. Thank you so much for following the show and staying connected with us. And, you know, there's a big event, June 22nd and 23rd in Fort Lauderdale, the Reignite Your Light conference. So maybe you'll pop on into that. Thank you.
Maybe I will. I'll check it out.
All
Thank
right.
you.
God bless you. Bye.
Okay.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got to go right back to the phone lines. I am welcoming your calls, 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away because, well, you know, we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing.
Have you ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Dan Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and SarahSpiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, SarahSpiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention SarahSpiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of light. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Did you call me with your song? Because you know like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. And everything comes
when the stars align. Do you know me? I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation and answering your questions. And I've got to go to James in Fort Lauderdale. James, how are you tonight?
I'm fantastic, Sarah. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Now, Mission Control has a question for you.
Yes.
Are you ready to make a difference in people's lives?
Yes, I am.
Do you want to make a difference that makes life easier for people who no one is really helping?
Yes.
Do you want to share your light and love with everyone you meet?
Yes.
And do you agree to be a person of authenticity and integrity in everything that you do?
Yes, I do.
And so that will be, James. How may we assist you? Mission Control accepts your agreement. How can we assist you?
I don't know, Sarah. I'm going tomorrow for another session with the neurosurgeon.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I've just been, I don't know, feeling a little bit sluggish, unmotivated here lately.
Right.
I'm not sure what's really going on with me. I guess I don't know. I wake up early, but my day just drags.
Sounds like you've lost the passion and you're kind of feeling like your life's on hold and you're getting tired of being on the treadmill of life and nothing's really changing right now, yes?
Yeah, there's a lot of things on hold.
Yes.
A lot of things I'm trying to make progress on.
I have a question for you, James, because Spirit, when I first heard your voice, is your lawyer really following through the way your lawyer's supposed to be? Because something makes me feel like he's kind of slacking or something. No offense to him, but I just feel like he's not
Well, I'm letting him know everything that's going on, and he hasn't told me anything else. I guess he's waiting for this this third session here with this neurosurgeon tomorrow, and I'm not sure what's going on.
Now, was there a shot or something you were supposed to take or you took, please?
Yes, I've taken 2, and tomorrow the decision will be made whether I need the third one.
Okay, because when you first came on, you said you're somebody about you have an appointment. I said for a shot, because that's what they showed me. That was the first word I wrote, shot. Okay, so, you know, this is all things that can assist you, but we need to get to the root of the problem and know if the body can actually heal, because only the surgeon can tell you that, but he really needs to make it make sense for you so that you feel comfortable with any next steps. Yes, my dear? So when I move you forward, the neurosurgeon, I really feel like he's leaning towards surgery. I really feel that part of the compression, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, I'm just saying the way Spirit shows me is that the compression is great, and something is kind of like actually pinching out or almost like spread out. It's almost like tentacles. So something doesn't feel like it's in place, and it's pinching and pushing out on other nerves, we'll say. Not a doctor, just telling you how it looks to me. So he may want to do something. And I don't know, but my spirit guides are making me feel like maybe there's something that they can put in to kind of lift the pressure, almost like a padding or a jelly or a something. I don't know, not peanut butter and jelly.
They've been doing these cervical injections, putting, I guess, cervical blocks in there. And he told me, according to how I feel, that there might be some type of injection that lasts from 18 to 24 months.
Okay, but then, even then, we still need to be able to go back to the doctor. So that's continual care that you're going to require.
Yes.
And that needs to be factored into everything, too, because that can get kind of expensive for you, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Very true.
Very true. So these are things we need to have a clear-cut understanding There may be something else that they can do that maybe is minimally invasive. Again, I'm not a doctor, but these are the words Spirit is giving me. Minimally invasive that can maybe have a longer lasting time to that. So these are things you want to ask, you want to discuss, because it's no longer about a legal battle. It's about quality of life and what comes next. And you want to close this chapter so you can step into the best quality of life, fulfillment in life, and truly, truly enjoy what you want in your life.
That's so true.
And create this vision of assistance for others. And this is what I see. And I feel that it's going to come for you. And I feel like this year is a pivotal year in this case. So patience will be your virtue. Sluggishness, perhaps we need to change diet. Perhaps we need to have some type of vitamin to help you. And I also feel, don't know if blood sugar's been wavering with you, but we have to keep an eye on that too. Again, not diagnosing.
Yes,
I see that.
To get a handle on that a little better.
Okay.
A lot better, a little exercise, and it just seems to, although I'm taking everything to stop any gain of any fat, and I cook everything at home, it's not like I go to, all the fast food places in the world. I don't. I cook breakfast. I cook my dinner. I cook a lot of vegetables. Right. I'm trying to do the right thing, but in my mind, I'm thinking that I'm putting on more fat around my waist.
Okay.
Which doesn't make sense.
Well, there are things that you can do to balance that out. So that must mean that, besides the fact that people say, oh, when we get older, that happens. I really want you to give some thought and consideration to working on some different protocols, things that will make the body heal itself better and process things. You may think you're eating well, and you may not be. You may actually be allergic to a particular food that you're eating. You may be holding on to toxicity. There are many things that we can suggest. Perhaps I'll have someone shoot you a call and give you some of those suggestions, James. But this is a pivotal time for you with the doctor. I see that as the next few months move forward, you will have some growth and expansion. It's just you've got to hang on a little bit longer, okay?
Yes, I am hanging on. And the other thing is, you and I discussed my daughter's brother, and he considers me his father, and he's getting ready to graduate.
Yes, wonderful. And, congratulations.
The mother called me. She says, "You've got to make this trip. This is going to mean the world to him."
All right. So you do the right thing. Do the right thing. Make a difference. Be the light. Share the love, and the universe will make sure that you're fully covered. All right. Thank you so much, James, for calling. Thank you for following the show, and we send you much love and light on this journey. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go to Angela, and Angela is in Pennsylvania. Angela, how are you tonight?
Hi, I'm good, and you?
I'm doing great, Angela, and how can we assist you tonight?
Well, I've been going through a difficult time since the beginning of since the beginning of this year.
Since the beginning of this year, but if I may, Angela, I'm going to kind of spin you back, if I may. So when I look at January, end of last year, I actually take you into, there were some precursors to shifts and changes into the September month of last year. So we kind of spin you back. But then I'm going to take you back even further, if I may. I'm going to take you back to shift to change in 2012, because you actually went through some changes in 2012 emotionally, spiritually, physically. There's some change for you that kind of set you up to where you are now 7 years later. I don't know if that makes sense to you. But choices and decisions in 2012 have shifted the energy that placed you where you are. It was a pivotal time for you.
Yes.
This makes sense, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So how can I assist you in this moment of now?
I just want to see where my life is going. I am involved with someone right now, and it's been a little bit of arguing here and there.
Yes.
I guess
I see us disconnected. I see you disconnected. I feel like you have a lot of pressure on your plate. I feel like you have the word they give me is responsibility. What is the person's birthday, please?
2/11/77.
Well, they're going through a little inner crisis as well. They're going through a shift and change. Their whole world is changing within, and they're trying to figure out, how do I magnify this into the external world? How do I be a better person? How do I be more successful? How do I have the better career? They're not in a place where they're happy yet. It's not about you. It's about their journey. Just like what's going on with you, I feel like there's a battle or a disconnect with someone around you in your circle, having nothing to do with your partner. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Right? We have some bad blood or unfinished business with someone? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So you've got stressors around you, and I also feel that you're not in the right place in your career as well. Is this also true?
Yes. Okay. I lost my job at the beginning of the year.
Okay. So when I move you forward, you're reinventing yourself because you weren't really happy there anyhow. And the writing was on the wall. You weren't happy before that. Remember, I spun you back to August, September of last year. Writing was on the wall. We weren't really happy, were we?
Right.
So sometimes the universe is like, clear the decks, get them out, get them out. She's not leaving, got to get her out, get her out. So they took you out. So now, when I move you forward, finances come. I feel like you're putting things out, but we're not hearing back. Does that make sense? Like like you're like, hello, where did my resume go? Into the land of like abyss? Where is that?
Yes.
You're like, what is going on, right? So we need to talk. Are you on LinkedIn?
Yes, I am. I just haven't posted anything on it.
Okay. That's where you need to go looking. You need to post. Okay. You need to have yourself there. You need to interact. You need to connect with other people who are in your field. And recruiters will find you, or you look for a recruiter. Okay?
Now, I did go for a job interview, and I keep hearing that they're going to call me, but I haven't received a phone call back yet.
That was a second interview, please?
That was the first interview, and they said that the second interview, I'm supposed to go for a second interview.
I see a second interview coming. I have the number 2 here. That's why I asked, second interview. So remember, it's just a holiday. They're a little slow in the uptake. And they're also, and so you know, so you're not surprised by this, they're revamping something internally, and they are looking at internal candidates as well, because they're moving pieces. They're getting ready for some expansion. They're moving some people around, and this makes way for a position.
Yes, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
That's what they've been saying.
That's what they've been saying. So give the people time to get their act together. They're just like rearranging things.
Okay.
All right, but I do see work coming for you, and when I spin you into the month of June, I see you employed.
Beautiful.
But go to LinkedIn, because I don't want your eggs all in this one basket. Not because I don't get a good vibe. It's just they don't have their act together, so their timeline may not be fast enough for you. You got bills to pay, and you're starting to panic.
Yes, I am.
Stop panicking. Lack attracts lack. We are abundant beyond measure. I am the woman who is the person who is attracting abundant experiences. I attract money in multiple ways. I am abundant beyond measure, and the universe has my back. That's what you need to say to yourself when you have a meltdown.
Okay.
Which is every 10 minutes, the way I'm seeing it. So you better shape up here, honey.
Yes, yes.
And I understand the feeling. But it's a feeling that's coming from a fear that's rooted in not being able to have it all.
Right, right.
So let it go.
Okay. So do you see me and the guy I'm with, we see us?
Are we whispering because he's in the other room or something? What's going on?
No.
Oh, okay.
She
got real quiet, like, I hope he doesn't hear this on national radio. Let me lower my voice just in case he might hear me and find out that we're talking about him on national radio.
No, he's not here right now.
I like his vibe. He is going through his own experience inside. So he's getting ready to shift for his career. He's got a good, solid feel. He's a very loyal person. Sometimes he's a little closed off, and I think you find that off-putting at times because you don't know where you stand. Yes?
Right.
Okay. Very opinionated.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are butting heads, all right? But allow yourselves to just stand in the ocean, have the waves wash over you, and we don't have to turn this into right or wrong. Just let it be. Nice vibe, definitely in your life for a reason. They're not ready to settle down yet, so let's just let that be for now.
Okay.
They have some, I don't want to say commitment issue, but there's just something unsettled from what has come before, so that's why they're not ready to jump right in.
Right.
So let them work their issues. This is true? They've said that to you, yes?
Yeah, he's had issues in the past with females, and he's a little nervous.
Oh, yes, but remember, he's the central point of attraction, so he's going to take a good look in the mirror, because if you're attracting the same thing, who's attracting it? He is. So pay attention to that, because you want someone who's your vibrational match. All right, my dear?
Right, absolutely.
Thank you, Angela. How did you hear about the show?
Well, I came to you years ago, and I always get your emails, and but I used to come to you. I came to you with my daughter. I think it was back in 2014, maybe, or 15.
Okay.
I used to live in Florida, and I moved back.
You moved back to snow? What were you thinking?
I know.
All right. Well,
but
we
I'm
will.
planning on moving back again because I'm tired of this weather up here.
All right. Well, we welcome you back to Florida. Thank you for staying in touch with me and in contact. Perhaps we can do a personal session when you get back on your feet, and let's plan what's coming next. All right?
Okay. Sounds
Thank
good.
you so much, honey. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. God bless.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got to continue to go all across the nation answering your calls. And we're going to pop onto Facebook, 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away because, well, you know, we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention SarahSpiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation. And I was just sitting here thinking at the break, wow, this month, May, is our 10-year anniversary of being on national radio, connecting with all of you and assisting you on the journey and knowing that we are all connected to the one source, the one creator, the one God, and that together we can make a difference and shine a light, because each one of you has a special light and the journey is important and every person makes a difference. And I want to thank you all for following this show for this long. And Sandra Kelly was just sharing with us on Facebook. She's like, I don't watch any live feeds except for Sarah's for 3 hours straight. I mean, people sit here and get to share with us for 3 hours, and I so appreciate that. I know it's a busy time, 5 to 8 o'clock, but we get to share some really good stories and understand that everyone's question is actually opening you to possibilities that are there for you. So when someone asks a question, well, they're actually talking to you. And when I answer, the message is not just for that one person, because we can all see a little bit of us in everyone else. You know, we are mirror images, and we do attract things that we need to notice so that we can shift and grow and be the best person that we've come to be. Well, mission control, we all have a mission. And tonight, I got to go over to, let's go to, oh goodness, I think that I've got to go to Steve in Broward County. Because speaking of 10 years, Steve has been listening to the show for 10 years, and Mission Control says that Steve's navigated some bumpy times in his spaceship for sure. Steve, how are you tonight?
I'm still here after 10 years. I've listened to every single show, so I haven't missed one.
Thank you so much. Now, Steve, Mission Control has a request of you. Are you ready?
Yeah, I don't know. But
oh, be ready. Be ready. Are you open to give and receive love?
Well, I'm sure you know that I'm open to anything.
Okay, so just say yes.
Yes.
And are we ready to make a difference in the world somehow, even though you don't know how that is yet?
Somehow. I'll answer somehow, yeah.
Somehow. Sounds good to me. And are you ready to break free from the shackles of lack and stagnation that have kind of held you still for quite a while, yes?
Yes.
That's been an uncomfortable place. Talk about growing pains. Because you've been waiting on the corner for a car to come by and pick you up and take you to your next destination, and we just feel like you're still on the corner. So I know it's been a rough 18 months for you, probably some of the roughest 18 months that you've had since you've been part of this show for the past 10 years. So, Steve, what is your question? How can I best enlighten you or assist you in continuing navigating this? Sometimes the when is really up to God, and we can't quite really say when everything's going to come together, except I have this sense, this feeling that it will come together, and we do have to trust. So how can I assist you?
Well, sometimes, my trust has been broken in 1,000 ways, and, I'm coming from a bad headspace sometimes. So what I like to do is when I talk to you, whatever comes through, I'm more than willing to accept. I don't have specific questions anymore. Not anymore.
Right, because you're just kind of navigating a journey that seems ambiguous to you and uncomfortable, yes?
Yeah, so I'm pretty much done with questions at this point.
Well, know that at this moment in time, you are fully supported, even though you're not feeling the evidence in this moment in the physicality. But what I do know is that your compassion and your ability to love and be true has been wonderful externally. You have grown so much. But now the lesson, the word they give me is lesson, is self-love, self-worth, self-appreciation, and learning to honor self and be still and comfortable with self. And that's been an uncomfortable place, because there have been times in life where you've been compared to others, not been able to measure up, and you've judged yourself harshly. And now it's honoring the God in you, the aspect in you that makes you divine and allows you to be a bright light, even in a time where you're in your darkest moment. And this is the uncomfortable part, and they call it the dark night of the soul, and we've all been there. For some people, it seems to not end, is where you feel, but I can assure you it does come to an end. And the end is something that is celebratory. There's a celebration that comes for you. There's a realization of self. And I keep seeing you in an aspect of you're assisting other people. You're making a difference in other people's lives. Your words, your writings, your connectivity, your journey being a story that's used to teach and expand other people's consciousness and expand their ability to stay centered even when things seem very off-kilter. This is something that you're, I'm going to say, growing into. Perhaps you feel like you've got to pick through many rocks and find your way through a bunch of weeds to grow to be the magnificent being you've come to grow to be, but it is coming. And for you to just hold on to that and know that when it comes, you're going to be like, wow, this was worth waiting for.
Well, I think at this point, all the writing I've been doing, I think that's coming to its natural conclusion, because lately I haven't had anything to really jot down. So I'm just existing now. So.
Well, it can come to a natural conclusion for now, and then there'll be a resurgence. And then when we gather it all together, there's something that comes of all this writing. It's not just the ramblings of a man who's in an uncomfortable spot. It is the wisdom that you're sharing that allows other people to know that they're not alone, even though you feel alone. This is how you're making a difference. And it will expand from that. Trust the process, Steve. Thank you so much for sharing and being a part of the show. And I know so many people in the listening audience are cheering for you and holding the space that you can find that peace, that inner peace, and that success that you so want to have, so that you can not only make a difference in other people's lives, but make a difference for yourself and your family, especially your daughter. So thank you, Steve. God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. And you know what? I've got to go to Missouri. And I love Missouri. There's something about Missouri that just makes me, I can't break out into song from Missouri like I did Kansas City. But we got Teresa, and Teresa's in Missouri. Teresa, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So I love Missouri because Missouri is the show me state. I love it. I might be a Jersey girl who's from the Garden State, but I just tell people I'm from Missouri because it's the show me state. So people start telling me stuff. I'm going, I'm from Missouri. They go, what? I thought you're from Jersey. I go, no, because you got to show me. So Teresa, Mission Control has a mission for you. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you ready to commit to make a difference in other people's lives and be the best light you can be?
Yes.
And do you have an open heart, and do you want to share love with everyone?
Always.
And when you see disturbances and discord in the world, do you want to hold the vision of it being transformed to wonderful, loving, enlightened moments?
Absolutely.
And do you wish for peace in the world?
I always do.
So hold the inner peace within self, and it will mirror out. Do you accept the mission?
Yes.
Good. Mission accepted. How can we assist you tonight, Teresa, since this is our spaceship mission control night? How can we assist you?
I would love some guidance.
Yes.
About how to transition out of a relationship. And in a gracious, kind, and compassionate way. And also, I'm very torn about, do I stay in the same city? Because I have another option of another city that I was living in before.
I will pause you, all right? Because they're talking. I got a message. First of all, I do see you moving, okay? I got a new attitude. We got to move. We got to shift. We got to change. We're closing out a cycle, and this uncoupling, and the relationship got a little sticky, and I don't feel like you were being heard, and so we are stuck here. So we have to uncouple, And we want to do it because the person has grown attached, but I also feel like I'm going to use the word enabled. You kind of assisted them in feeling attached. And perhaps in the beginning it felt good to make yourself feel good, but then it became almost too much. And I feel as if it's an imbalance in the relationship, and they're not in the right, they give me the words frame of mind, if that makes sense to you, yes?
Okay.
Okay. So as we uncouple from this is going to take us through into July. July seems to be a moment where we kind of have the divide. You leave where you are before the end of the year, at the very latest January of next year. So there's a big change coming for you. I see new work, I see new opportunities, I see new connections, I see new people, I see new friends. We may be connecting with some old people that we know from our previous existence there, but I see a whole new circle. I also see, is there a business idea or something you're working on? Because I have a business plan for you.
Yes.
Okay. Business plan unfolds magnificently. I see collaboration, and I see communication, and I almost see that there's some element of assistance for others that you provide. Does that make any sense to you?
Sure. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So when I move you forward, this is what unfolds for you in the I can't believe I'm saying 2020 year. And that is going to be a platform for your success, your recipe for success, fulfillment, and attracting new love and new partnership.
Okay. Well, I really thank you. May I ask one more question?
Surely, go ahead.
Well, the plan was to maybe change our residences or move in August, which the end of July would be it. And so then I was thinking, do I wait and stay and try my business idea here in this area, or do I go to another city where I've been before and I feel comfortable in August?
You have to feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be in a place of harmony and comfort. You have to feel as if you can be who you've come to be. And if the move facilitates the uncoupling, then let that be.
All right, great.
Yes, and I hear Mother Mary, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. They sing words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, my dear. All right, allow it to unfold. Teresa, how did you hear about the show?
I was just driving in my car, turned on the radio, and there you were, and I was like, who is this?
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Pop onto my Facebook page or my YouTube page, Sarah Spiritual. Let's stay connected. Great things are coming, and you, my dear, are going to make a difference. God bless you.
Wonderful. And you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us here for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We are so excited. Drum roll, please. We are going to be building up to a live show at the Expedito Enlightenment Center on May 22nd. Are you ready to party? Are you really ready to celebrate and connect? This is the time where we all get to come together, those of us in West Palm Beach, those of us somewhere here in sunny South Florida. But in the meantime, I'm going to see you back here live in WWNN, 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and answer your questions. So we'll see you back here next Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. Thank you so much for sharing time and space with me. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's a light.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at SarahSpiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and